What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about and unbox the brand new Edifier STAX Spirit S5 headphones. I was really excited to get these guys in. Let's talk about it. First off, you can get these at $499.99 on Amazon.com. There's currently a 20% discount on these guys, which will give you $100 off. So you can get these for $400, which is really not bad. As far as colors, you only get one colorway, and that's in black, as you can see here on the box. Let's go ahead and talk specs now. As far as Bluetooth version, they rock Bluetooth 5.4. And as far as supported codecs, this guy is fully loaded. All right, every codec you can think of, I think they have it covered. You got AAC for the Apple crowd out there. SBC, you got aptX, aptX adaptive, aptX HD, aptX lossless for those devices that support it. LDAC, LHDC for those devices that support it, and Snapdragon sound. So you are fully covered when it comes to codecs. As far as battery life, you can get up to 80 hours, as you see right here, on a single charge. But if you do kill them, 10 minutes will get you an additional 11 hours. So that's insane right there for just 10 minutes of charging. As for special features, you got the planar magnetic drivers with second-gen equal mass diaphragms on them. You got high-res audio certification for wired and wireless listening. You got aptX voice, plus dual mics for noise reduction when making phone calls. Google Fast Pair, Multipoint connectivity, and you have app support through the Edifier Connects. That's CONNEX, not the regular way. App, and it's for Android and iOS. So let's go ahead and dive into this boxing. It looks very similar, almost identical to the S3 box. But let's go ahead and get into this. I do like the presentation, though. Let's these guys out. All right, I love how they have the Spirit, STAX Spirit. I love how they have all that done. Let's set that over here. Now, from my understanding, I think STAX was a different brand that dealt with high-end audio equipment, and Edifier bought them. I think that's where the STAX line comes from. If I'm wrong, fill me in the comments below. Let me know. But I think that's where it came from, but still very nice. Let's go ahead and pull the top off. All right, right underneath, we have our information here. All right, we got our, what's this? This is our manual, okay. That's a big manual. That is really big. All right, so it opens up. It doesn't do like a book style, so it opens all the way out like this. So you got, so you definitely have that, okay? And then we have after sales card. You got safety information. And I'm sorry, this is regulatory compliance, this is safety information. Okay, so we got all our books and all our information there. All right, let's put this to this side. Inside here, we have different ear cups. All right, so these are the more fabric ones, the more cooler feeling ones. So if you're working out in these or anything like that where you'll be sweating, will you be able to sweat and everything? These are your ear cups for that. Definitely, these will definitely change the way your music sounds if you switch to these, as opposed to the lambskin ones, I believe, that are on these. But I like the fact that they have their own individual, like, little pouches here. I think that's pretty cool. All right, and let's put that away real quick. I like the fact that they do give you ear cups that you can actually select if you want to change, you want a different set or anything like that. I like that they give you that. And of course, over here in your accessories, we've got our Poison. You got 3.5 millimeter headphone cable, braided, very nice. Velcro cable management, like that. We have a guitar pick, if you're using it with a guitar. And you have your USB-A to USB-C charging cable. This one is not braided, however. But you still see the USB-A, USB-C. This is just your standard rubber cable, rubberized cable there. So that's what we have in there. So, and of course we got the case, STAX Spirit on it. I love how the zipper is covered all the way around. However, the zipper itself does not have any labeling on it. But you do have a hook so you can put a carabiner on it and you can attach it to like your luggage or a bag or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get this stuff back in. Oh, one more thing, forgot to mention. You do have your what's the 4.5 adapter you can plug into like any type of stereo or anything like that. If you want to use these and listen to them straight through, you just plug right into your 3.5 millimeter cord cable, run it right into your stereo, and off you go. Or, you know, you can use that there as well. Let me go ahead and get this all out the way. And we're going to take a look real quick at the headphones. Let's get this out the way. All right, let's pull these guys in. Love that hard shell case. Nice smooth zipper. All right, let's get in there. All right, pop this open, and there we go with the headphones. Take these out. Okay, so you got a metal, plastic, and leather construction with these. Let's put this over to the side. I like the fact there you got Edifier labeling here on the top. All right, they slide in like this, little rigid, little ratcheting there, but not too loud. Very nice, like that. And I love the fact that the cups, they only swivel this way. They don't do a complete 180. But you got lambskin, very soft lambskin cups on here. Right out of the box, and the headband has a nice amount of cushion in there as well. All right, and then of course you got on the outer cup, you got, what's that? I think that's leather. Yeah, that's leather. I don't know if it's cowhide or something, but that's an actual leather there. You got the Spirit STAX logo and right there, all shiny and gleaming. Very nice on both sides. So you know you're dealing with high quality. No creakiness whatsoever. When you swivel, you extend everything. No sound. I like that. All right. So the air, of course, so you can see the air cups. You can lay them flat. Okay. And of course, as you've seen, they can fold up. So let's go ahead and take a quick walk through the buttons here. All right. Let's make sure we got these right. On the left here, on the left side, all you have is your 3.5 millimeter port. All right. And then if you look on your right ear cup, you have your microphone here. You got your charging light, USB Type-C charging port, and audio port, because you can listen to audio through that as well. You've got your Bluetooth button here and power button. And of course, you got your volume rockers here, and your multifunction button in the center. All right, so we'll test all that out later on in the video. But this is very nice. I even like the fact that they got high res audio. Look at that. They got it labeled inside here just in case you forget. We got high res audio certification for wired and wireless, just in case you forgot on your travels. Very nice. All right, so, and again, I like the fact that they have STAX Spirit. I love the labeling on here, the logos. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys powered up and paired up and take a walk through their app. All right, real quick, I did mention, I said this was a guitar pick. This is actually a pick for if you want to remove and replace the ear pads. You would use this tool to pry the ear pad loose to take it off, and then you could put in either the cool mesh ones, or if you're replacing the lambskin ones here, you can go ahead and put your new ones in here. So I just wanted to clarify that this is not a guitar pick, but this is an actual AirPad pick for the headphones. Just wanted to make that clear. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys powered up. Here we go on the right ear cup. Oh, I'm sorry. Hit the wrong button. All right. I hit the wrong button here. So, all right, looks like we're in. We got it paired. They're in pairing mode. And just like that, Google Fast Pair jumps into action. Boom, they're ready to connect. Let's go ahead and connect them. My mistake. The Bluetooth button is actual Bluetooth button. The multifunction button does also work as your power button. My mistake. All right, let's go ahead and hit done. We already connected. Just want to verify. Boom. It has a saying is already labeled as my S5s. All right, so let's go ahead and take a walk through the app real quick. Let's go ahead and get these guys over here. Let's jump into the Edifier Connects app. All right. Okay, there's a new version. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and update this, and then we'll come back in. All right, back in, connected into the app. We want to go ahead and make sure that there is no firmware updates available. We want to get that out of the way right now. I think we're good that way. Yep, looks that way. All right, doesn't look like there's any firmware updates, so we're good. So then you want to make sure that all the time when you connected a new device, make sure you run firmware updates. All right, so let me grab my pen real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and take a walkthrough. You got the name of the device up here, name of the headphones. You got a picture of the headphones and their battery levels. You got their certifications there, Snapdragon sound, as well as high-res audio wireless certified. That's always cool to keep reminding you. All right. Then of course you got your AirPads set up. You got sound effects. You go in there, you can go ahead. You got original, you got dynamic, you got monitor. Like if you're using them as an in-ear monitor for like music, a guitar with the pick and everything. Then of course you got customize, where you can go in. You got a 4-band equalizer that you can go ahead and adjust. And of course, you can adjust the Q factor as well as the frequency if you want to. All right. And then let's back out again. Then, of course, you got game mode. You can turn that off and on. I love the fact that you can go in here and you can switch between your leather ear cups, ear pads, or the cooling mesh ear pads, which is the ones I showed you earlier. Gives you that little cooling sensation, feels cool on your head while you're listening to these for long sessions. But of course, just to let you know, the sound will vary depending on the ear pads you use. All right, so let's go back into the gear here. We can go down. You got your user menu. You got your control settings. All right, you can tell what the multi-function button is, what you wanted to do while you're playing. If you tap on it, you can do your sound modes. Okay, it'll tell you which ones that you want them to use, by tapping on them. Let me see, what's this one here? And then, of course, I like that you can do that. All right, so now you have that. Actually, you know what? Let me go back in there. I'm going to set that back up again. Whoops, I went back a little bit too far. Let's go back in there. I ain't gonna use monitor because I'm not gonna be listening to music or anything like air monitor or something like that. Like if I got playing an instrument or something, I'm not gonna use it. So it'll be either original or dynamic for me. All right, then of course you got your HD codec, audio codecs. You can select all these, any of these, and their bit rates. But you gotta be noticed, if you're using LDAC, you cannot use multi-point connectivity. All right. So if you just so that you know, if you want to use the LDAC codec, that's fine, but you cannot use multi-point connectivity at the same time because for whatever reason they won't allow you to do it. All right. So just to let you know that. So then you got all these, you can disable LDAC. You're not going to use, because I like using multi-point connectivity. Let me zoom in a little bit more. I like using multi-point or having that access. So when I get a call, I'm listening to something, the call comes through. I like to be able to just pick up. All right. So then we got that. And of course, LHDC for all the devices that support it. You can go ahead and change the bit rate there as well. All right. So that's a high audio codecs. We're going to save that. Well, we'll come back to that because it's going to reconnect. All right, cancel. All right, we'll just do that later. You got multi-point connectivity. All right, we're going to turn that on right now. Well, we'll do that later. All right, because it's going to reboot the headphones anyway. So you got multi-point connectivity. You got your prompt volume. You could turn that up. I like to leave that exactly where it is so that way it's not blasting me out when I'm getting a notification. Then, of course, you got your power off setting. You can set that up. I'll set mine for 30 minutes. And then that way it'll be, it'll shut off if like I'm not using them for like a half an hour. They'll turn off, saving me battery. All right. And of course, you got your Bluetooth settings here where you can disconnect Bluetooth or repair if you need to. And then, of course, you got your factory settings here where you can go into a factory reset of the device. And of course, there you got your firmware version, everything. So that is a really quick look at the app for the STAX Spirit S5s and Edifier, the Edifier Connects app, that is. Let's continue. All right, what we're going to do now is the multi-point connection test. So we already got them paired up to my S23 Ultra. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and pull in my iPhone, my 13 Pro Max. Let's go ahead and get him in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and disconnect it from my S23 Ultra. Now first thing we're going to do now is we're going to disconnect that. Well, shoot, I can't do it. Let me see. First thing I got to do before I do that is I got to go into the app again and turn on Multipoint. All right. So I didn't do that. So we got to go ahead and do this and do that first. I'm slipping here. All right, let's go in. Let's turn on Multipoint. It's going to reconnect. All right. We went in. It rebooted. We're back in. So now let's go ahead and we're going to disconnect from here. All right, now we're going to go into my iPhone. And we're going to make sure these guys are in. It reconnected again. All right, we're back in pairing mode. Use the Bluetooth button there. And now, just like that, my iPhone sees it. We're going to go ahead and connect. Let's try it again. For some reason, it couldn't connect to it. All right, it's pairing again. Let's connect. All right, now it's pairing. I don't know what happened there, but it did say it didn't connect. Now it connected. All right, I don't know what that was at first, but now it's connected there. So now we're gonna go ahead into my S23 Ultra, and boom, it connected there as well. So we got them both connected to each device. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do a quick test of these. We're going to put these guys on, and we're going to test to see if they have audio switching. All right, already. Oh, these are very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. Oh, yeah. Soft AirPads, not too bad. The clamping force is not too powerful. It's just right. Again, these do not have noise canceling, but they feel good. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna grab another one of my videos here. Let's see which one. Sure, let's go ahead and grab that one. All right, and then we'll come over here and let's see. We'll go to here. We'll grab. Sure, let's grab that one. All right, so we got audio playing or audio ready on both. So, all right, so there we go. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. All right, so here we go. We're going to play on the iPhone first. All right, we got audio playing out of there. All right, so now we're going to pause that, and now we're going to come back in, and we're going to play here on the S23 Ultra. All right, we got audio playing out of there. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and hit play on the iPhone, see if audio will automatically switch. And let's go ahead and see it. Let's go to it. All right, it will not work. All right, so let me see. Let me see if it do it again. It won't do it here. All right, so audio switching does not work here. But if I pause it and hit play, it will switch and work there. So between going from Android to iPhone, audio switching does not work. Let's try a different device. All right, we're back in. I went ahead and paired it to my Tab S8 Ultra. So we're going to try and see if audio switching works between Google devices. All right, so or Android devices. You know, it's basically the same thing. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to hit play on my S23 Ultra. We got audio there. Just a quick test. Hit play. Audio is working there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit play on my S23 Ultra to see if it automatically switches. No, it will not work. So audio switching does not work. So you do have to pause the first device and then hit play on the second. So it just works. It's still, like I said, audio switching is not a deal breaker for me. As long as we got multi-point, I'm good. Let's continue. All right, next up, we're going to touch the button controls. Now, we got a bunch of all of our buttons here. Let me get that in the frame. Have multiple purposes here. As you can see, we got our volume rockers and our multifunction button. So here in the middle, it's also as a play pause, but also will power on and power off the headphones. So we got some music already queued up. We're gonna go ahead and play here. All right, I got audio playing out of the headphones. So if we go and press it once, it pauses the audio. Press it again, it will play. Now, if you're using this for phone calls, you press that multifunction button there once to answer, twice or once again to hang up. And if the call's coming in, you want to reject it, you hit it twice and it will reject the call, sending them to voicemail. All right, so now we got the volume up and down rockers. The volume plus, obviously you press it once, it increases your volume. But if you press and hold, it will take you back to the beginning of your song. So, but then if you go to the volume minus on the other end, you press and hold, or you press it once, the volume goes down. But if you press and hold the volume minus, it takes you to the next song. So be wary of that. That even though you're going volume plus, if you press and hold, it's going to take you back to the beginning and then back to the previous song. and vice versa for the volume minus. Now, the Bluetooth button here at the bottom also doubles as cycling through your sound settings. So you got, where you have balanced, and then so you tap it once, you just get a chime, and it sends you into a new audio, a new sound. Let's go ahead and take you over to the app real quick, just so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, your sound effects. So if you press once, it take you to the original. Well, it's not going to show you here. I don't know why it's not showing us, but you could definitely take you over. So it took me back. Now it's working. All right, so now I switch over. Now, and then remember, I set this up so it will only do these two. It won't do monitoring. So if I went back in and went into settings, went into the controls, and I turned on monitor as well, and then we go back in. Let me go ahead. Let me switch it here. Now it'll cycle through. See, now it works. So now a lot of these have multifunctioning purposes for them. And that works perfectly. Okay, as for very responsive, as far as when you press your controls and everything, which is awesome. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the Edifier STAX Spirit S5 headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Edifier STAX Spirit S5 headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with Edifier STAX Spirit S5 headphones in a crowded location. This is a mic test with this Edifier STAX Spirit S5 headphones in a crowded location.
All right, what we're going to test now is the sound test. What we're going to test now is the sound test. Listen to that. But what we're going to do now is a sound test. It is getting late. All right, so we are in the app right now. We got the leather ear pads in, so we're not going to deal with, we're not switching them out to the cool mesh ones. We're going to stick with these. All right, as you can see, we are in our original original setting here. So, and I did not do a customized EQ setting yet. So we're going to play with that live here on this test. But right now we're going to go up to our original. We're going to go in here. We're going to grab us a song. Now, these are, with the planner, magnetic drivers and everything. I, after I had the S3s, I did return them, by the way. Because I felt that they didn't give me the sound that I was looking for. But here I had to learn a little bit more about the planner magnetic drivers and stuff, and understand that these are more for the audiophile listener. I mean, you still get the bass, but it won't be that bass head type of bass that punch you upside the head type of bass there. And I had to adapt to that, learn about that a little more, and that type of deal there. So now I have these. I can learn to appreciate that. The actual drivers in these. I have other higher end headphones that have something similar to that, like the IO6s that help me learn more about, as far as the almost some like the planner driver type of form factor and design, and the sound of bass sound that it produces. All right, so I just wanted to get that cleared up, and let you guys know that I'm gonna lean. I'm not gonna lean. I like the balance that again. I'm more focused on that portion of it as far as to the bass portion. So I'm going to forego like the bass test, because I know these guys aren't built for giving me that level of bass um, and everything. So we're going to forego that for now, but we're going to get into some of our other songs as well, because I really want to hear how these sound. All right, so what we're going to do now is We'll go into an oldie but goodie for this one first. We'll go into Old Money. We're going to pause that real quick first. We'll make sure we're in our optimal listening level. All right, because this should give me this should help us out as far as listening to these guys and getting what we want out of them. All right, so we're in there. Let's go ahead and hit play. Okay. Now we got that sounds really good. The vocals, the piano, the echoing. Now we're in original now, so we're gonna go ahead and switch to dynamic. Okay. You can tell the difference. It seemed like it was a little bit laid back with the original, but now dynamic gives you a little bit more. It's more up front. You got the cello sounding really nice with them chords. All right, got that nice clean bass, little rumble with the cello. All right, let's try monitor now. Okay. Now you can tell the difference there. Now we got the background vocalist along with the lead vocalist. Wide soundstage sounds really good, nice and wide. Got the detailing from the background string instruments, very nice. Oh, that sounds really good. All right, that sounds really nice. I think this is what these were built for because that was a really, I mean, even with original and dynamic, I think I would stay more to the dynamic side if I had to choose between these three presets. I would think I would lean more towards a dynamic because I'm thinking I'm getting the best of both worlds between original and monitor. I think dynamic does it for me. But as far as the vocals, the mids and highs, crystal, so clean, so clear, very nice. Let's go ahead and we're going to quickly jump in. We're going to set up. We're going to do a quick setup of the EQ here. I don't have my pen out. Should have my pen out, but I don't. So we're going to do this real fast, just to see what that does. All right, and we're going to move this one up just one notch. Wow, that seems high. All right, we'll leave it like that. Let me see. We're going to rename it. You know what we put. All right, save it. All right, so now we are doing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run back in real quick, and we're going to start over just for a little, see how it sounds. All right. Now, that's my EQ setting. Okay, sounds nice. Nice, clear vocals. I'm waiting to see if we can get how that cello sounds. Let's see what we get here. All right, here we go with the background instruments. I just want to get that cello in here. All right. Here we go. Okay, seems like it's not hitting like I thought. So let's go in here. Let's change this. Let me go ahead and save this. All right, now we're going to go back in and play. Let's back up a little bit. All right, now I think that's an improvement. All right, I went in and changed it. I think we're going to rock with that right there. Yes. Okay. Now let's okay. Yeah. All right. So just slipping through on that first song. All right, I got kind of set up the way I like it. I think I'm gonna stay the way it is with the V shape on my customized. But again, the original presets sound great if you take into consideration about how the bass sound. But you know what? I know I said I wasn't gonna forego the bass song, but now that I got that tweaking, I got to hear just a little bit just to see how it sounds. I know, guys. I'm sorry, but I have to. Where it at? There it is. Let's go. Just want to see how this bass sounds. All right, we're in dynamic right now. All right, it's clean. Let's go to original. Okay, nice rumble there. Let's go to my customize. All right, okay. Let's try monitor. Okay. All right. Okay. Now it does give you that good. It does give you clean bass. It's not as powerful. Uh, I know I said I would forego it, but I do want to cover it because I know some out there might want me to, and everything. But it does give you good bass. The bass is clean. It's not as powerful. It's not that bass head type of bass, but it is clean. And the reverb is nice. Rumbles gives you a little bit of rumble in your ear, not that powerful rumble like if you're listening to say the Focal Batiste or the Bowers and Wilkins line, the hell even the Bose and Sony headphones as well, either the Sony Alts or the XM5s. Um, yeah, it doesn't give you the bass hits like those do, the techniques and so on. It doesn't give you the hits like that, but it does give you that uh nice clean rumble that you're looking that does that gets you by, it gets you through, and again the balance is nice there on it. I just want to give them props on that, you know, as you know, now that I learned more about it. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into one more quick song here. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this one. Yes, I don't know. Kenny G's my guy when it comes to instruments and stuff. One of my guys, but man, let's go ahead. Let's get this one. I like the keyboard on this. The Again, that mids and highs, these sound so crispy. Oh, that lead saxophone is sounding great. All right, and we are in where we at? We in my customized setting. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into original. All right, still sounds real crispy. I like the detail also with the piano with the keyboard. All right, let's go to dynamic. Yeah, see, this is where I would keep it if I didn't do my customize. If I didn't have the option to customize, I would stay right here in dynamic. I'm getting that crispiness, that clarity, and then when I need that clean bass, it gives me that clean bass as well. All right, let's go to monitor real quick. Oh man, that's good. Oh yeah, this sounds really good. All right, okay. All right, again, they sound really good now that I've got my understanding together. The mids and highs, very crispy, very clear, very clean sounding. When it comes to instruments, vocals, as well, they sound real good. And as far like I know the bass end of it, the low end is not as powerful, but it's clean when it hits. I'm very happy with these. As far as for audiophile listening and everything like that, these would do just fine, just better than fine actually. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about my likes and dislikes. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in, and let's talk about my likes and dislikes for the Edifier STAX Spirit S5 headphones. All right, first let's talk about my dislikes. Let's see. Uh, I think the only real dislike I have is this. I do not like this case. Okay. Um, just saying. I don't like the way this. I don't like the way this case is situated. Uh, I understand, that, but these guys lay flat. You should have gave us a case where these guys are laying flat in there. But I get it. But this makes it kind of hard to travel with because of how thick it is. I mean, I love the hard shell. I love all that, but I just wish it was a flat case where you can lay these in and make it easier to throw into a bag for traveling and everything like that. I really wish they really liked that. This so far is dislike number one. All right, dislike number two, no active noise canceling. I understand why with the planar magnetic the drivers and everything. Um, I think that's the reason why. I'm not sure, but I believe that's probably why because I haven't seen. Wait a minute, have I seen one that has it? I'm not sure if I've seen a headphone that has planar magnetic drivers and noise canceling also. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna refrain from saying that, but because I may be wrong. But I really wish these guys did have noise canceling on them. I think that would have been great as well. Let me see. Anything else that I do not like about these headphones? I think that about covers it as far as my likes and dislikes. My dislikes, rather. Now let's go ahead and talk about my likes. First off, lambskin cups, mega soft, very comfortable. Just having them on is comfortable. The clamping force is not bad. The headband, although could use a little bit more cushion, is just fine, especially for long term use. As far as I'm concerned, um, let me see. I love the button controls. Very intuitive, very quick responding. Um, I love the fact that you're versatile as far as listening. You can use your USB Type C cable for listening, or your 3.5 millimeter cable for listening. I like that versatility there. Um, Let me see. I just like to build on these. I know there's a lot of plastic and metal and leather, especially this cowhide leather out here. I really dig that. I really dig that. That's nice right there. Um, but yeah, I like the build of these. Not squeaky at all. Very smooth. Everything, I really wish that these went 180. Oh, that way you can lay them either way. I really wish that was the case, but they're not. But that's that's just a wish of mine. I really the build quality on these is definitely top notch, uh, as far as I'm concerned. All right, so let me see anything else. I do like the app. It's concise. It gives you what you need and everything like that, and not a lot of other features, not a lot of frills and everything. I like that. Multi-point connectivity always a plus, in my opinion. Um, okay, but let me see anything else. I think that covers everything. Oh, another dislike. Let me back up. One more dislike. I almost let this one get by me, is the fact that you can't use LDAC in multi-point mode still here in 2024. Now we got techniques. Techniques allows you to do it. Use LDAC while in multi-point mode, and their headphones, I believe, are right around the same price, if not cheaper than these. So why is that not possible, Edifier? Why can't you do that? I need to know why that is not possible with your devices, at least with these headphones. Why can't you use LDAC in multi-point mode and everything? So that's another dislike. I almost let that one almost got by, but luckily I didn't. I'm not that tired where I didn't pick that up. All right, so let me see. Anything else? I think that covers everything. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing and review of the Edifier STAX Spirit S5 headphones. Very, very good set of headphones for all you audiophiles out there. Definitely, you want to take a look at these. They sound fantastic with the mids and highs. Good clean bass, but not for the bass heads of us out there who want that thumping, head knocking bass. These are not for you. But if you're looking for that clean, balanced sound and clarity and everything, definitely take a look at these high end, very, very comfortable headphones. I could definitely recommend these if you're an audiophile and you're looking for you're in the market for a new set. I could definitely recommend taking a look at these. Now, after learning a little bit more, educating myself a little bit more on the planar magnetic drivers and things that are in these. All right, so again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That way you're notified when videos are dropped. And do me a favor. I don't know if you guys, I should have mentioned this earlier in the video, but when you get on, uh, I know some of them are kind of lengthy and everything, but I like to be detailed. Just go ahead and let that video play to the end. The longer my view times are, the better it is for the algorithm, and I'm out there more, and it all helps the channel out. I appreciate you guys. I don't like to ask too much of you on the channel. I like to let the product speak for itself, but that would help out a whole lot. And so once again, thanks, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.